Hi, what's up? So you've reached the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome. Okay, so who are we doing a reading for today? Let's see. Pulling out. And we have... Oh, Capricorn. Look, Capricorn, it's you. So we're doing a reading for you, Capricorn. Excellent. So this reading is from December 19th. Well, the December 19th week, 2022. Okay? So the December 19th, 2022. And for you to see the extended after this reading, I invite you to go to patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. There, you'll be able to see the extended, as in the further connections on your reading today. Okay, so angel spirits guides, please help me to speak into whatever needs to be spoken to Capricorn. Okay, so let's see here. Now, I'm not doing this. Oh, this came out. Let's go with this one. I'm not doing this in like the form of, how would I say, like 5 days or anything. I'm not doing that because even though it's like 5, I'm not trying to do a 5-day thing. Okay, wow, some extra cards there. This is just the energies or the vibes or the situations that may occur, or the advice for that week of December 19th. Okay? And these are angel messages over here. It's in frame. Great. Also, just letting you know, when this is uploaded on YouTube, when I upload the extended on Patreon, it may take a little bit longer. So it'll still, be posted in the same day. So if you see this like sooner than later when it's uploaded, and then you go to Patreon and you don't see the extended yet, just give it another hour or two and it'll eventually be there. Okay? So let's see what's happening for you, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. So the week of December 19, 2022, you got the Empress. So the Empress, which is coming through right here, is you taking a whole of your world, and this is an interesting energy that you're coming across. It's like you're taking a whole of your world and you're transmuting everything into an abundant dynamic that's relative to you. It's almost like you're really honestly transmuting everything. You're taking all, which also makes sense in seriously, because as far as some cards reveal with the Empress, she's like pregnant, and it's like she has everything in the universe basically in order, and in a very emotional way, like very understood flexibility, which keeps the flow. It's like there's no kilter on her, there's absolute peace in her flow and abundance in her movements. Everything she touches basically becomes amazing. So what I'm seeing is like you're transmuting all the negative energy, all the physical pains, all those things, and they're siphoning through you, and you are transmuting that energy into something positive for your existence. It's almost like you're disavowing, or not disavowing, I say like you're how would I put this? Oh my gosh. You're totally changing the DNA structure of negative energy. I'll say it like that. Like any negative talk or any negative flow, anybody's trying to make you do something or something like that, you're going to be responding in such a way that it diffuses the conflict. It diffuses the negative energy. It does not sit with you. And any negative thoughts that may come in your flow is automatically turned into the silver lining. It's turned into a golden path, as it were. It's an amazing energy. It's very peaceful. It is someone who is in control of their world, and they're not allowing the world to control them. They're not allowing the world to dictate how they should think, act, feel, or whatever. They're being authentically themselves, and you're basically saying the universe has to follow the beat of your drum. That is very interesting. And you're doing it in such a civil way where it's almost undetectable by others, which is another thing that's coming across here. It's like this transmuting energy that you're flowing in for December 19th, that week, the week of December 19th. It's like you were doing this so seamlessly. Like those who would have brought upheavals to you won't, they will be affected by your positive energy of transmuting, whereby they won't even recognize that you're doing it. It's like it's like you answer in such a way where it almost makes them feel like they almost like decided to go in certain ways, but it was really you who curved the conversation, who curved the action into making it like accepted by your standards, and you did it in such a way where everybody feels like they're a part of that same standard. You bring in a light where people did not see the through the shadows to see that light, that alternative path to begin with. I'm taking very long on this because it's like on the Empress, because it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of you out there. Speaking for a whole general populace, but this is really a strong vibe that's happening with you, and I felt vibrations from this card. So let's see what the clarification of the Empress is saying. Yeah, look at that. The Four of Cups. It's like you will be endowed with an inner wisdom of such an emotional peace and such an enlightenment for the December 19th week, 2022, whereby it almost seems like God sent. Like you, and some of you may not even know how your heart has turned in such a soft and unbothered way. And it's like this peace is just giving you the elixir of life, and you're just spreading that out to everyone else. You're not going to be bothered. You're not going to allow anything to rile you up. You're not going to allow your peace to be destroyed. You have tapped in to that divine peace, and it's just exuding off of you. Anybody comes your way, they're going to be impacted by this energy. That is amazing. Capricorn, this week, wow. Let's see what else is happening. That I feel like that is literally the major energy for the week. Moving forward, yes, look at that. This is ridiculous, Capricorn. Look at this, because what's coming across is it's just a miraculous energy. I don't know what's happening. I think a lot of you, I heard the word enlightenment. A lot of you are finding, you're discovering epiphanies that you did not know before, and you're discovering parts of yourself that you didn't know that you had such emotional strength before. I feel like some of you have come from a very stressful place, and you realize, and you got to like there's a major vibration that's happening here. You realize that it was changing you, and you did not like what was happening to you, and you decided it like a switch flipped in you. It's like, well, no, this is how it will be, and that's that. So you got the Three of Cups and the Star. Three of Cups, again with the cups, again with the jubilation, the joy. And like I told you before, it's going to be exuding. So you see these people right here having fun and just enjoying the vibe. Like, don't spoil my vibe. Like, pour the drinks. Let's enjoy. This is what you're doing to people around you. Okay? It's almost like sirens is coming across right here, like sirens, because you have the Star. You are causing something miraculous to happen. Something is changing in you, Capricorn, and it's very, very beautiful, and it's very, very potent. It's very, very intoxicating. It's very, very powerful. It's just really interesting, because sometimes when I think of Capricorn, I think a lot about a logical side to a certain extent, but you are being filled with so much emotion and such unique and very, very high vibration, like emotion, in such a way that you know your emotions, you are aware of all those other emotions around you, and you are able to help control and guide the flow. See the Star right here? She's pouring out the water. She's gaining the water. She's in the water. It's a miraculous power. The transmuting of anything negative falls short and becomes positive in the Star's eyes. Anything that one would think is impossible will become possible. So that is amazing, Capricorn. Let's see what the clarifications are You got 2 cards right there with the main energy, and you also got 2 cards for the clarification. I mean, that's hilarious. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Look at that. You see that? The 3 of swords and the 3 of wands. 3, 3. Oh, what is happening here, Capricorn? Look, 3 of cups, 3 of wands, 3 of swords. This is amazing, and this goes exactly with what's vibes happening here. So the 3 of wands is basically saying, like I said, you're moving on. You're like the action. Like, you're not just like saying it, you're doing it in your actions when it comes to moving into that positive energy. You're practicing what you're preaching, as it were, okay? And that is further emphasized with the 3 of cups. You remember I told you flip the script, or you flip like a switch, and you're going to move in that direction. That's what the wand show. It shows movement. It shows that passion, okay? And remember what I said about the star, how you literally making impossible things possible, like totally changing, transmuting. The 3 of swords, any negative words, any negative thought, anything negative that tries to destroy your heart, you have to say, no. Miraculous power, it shall be positive, and you're not taking anything less. So that is literally like a clarification of what power, what's happening, the transition, the movements that you're deciding to do. And you're really coming from this stressful situation, this 3 of swords. Whatever hit you recently, some of you, and for some other of you is a little bit longer, maybe a month or 2, that I'm feeling, especially, there's been a pressure on you. And it's like, no, we're not taking that anymore. Especially with the new year coming around. No, we're not doing that no more. Okay, let's continue on, Capricorn. Look at that. Again, you're still flowing in such positive regard. Right here, the 6 of wands. You're moving now. Okay. Not only are you have you changed the way you're interacting with other people, you're also going to be looking into your own physical life. Okay, so that makes sense. You're changing your interactions with people, as the first parts have shown. Okay, you're changing the vibe that people have around you, and in the 6 of wands, how he's like trotting or whatever with his horse, and other people looking at him with admiration, stuff like that. You are changing your physical being. So for some of you, you will be concerned about better health. You'll be concerned about a better wardrobe. You'll be concerned about a better environment. You'll be concerned about a better way in carrying yourself in public, such as a better posture, a better way of interacting with the what do you call it, the the external world, as it were. It's like gone is the old you, and in is coming this brilliant new person who knows exactly how he wants to go, exactly who he wants to be, and he's taking a stride towards it, and people will be starting to take notice as well. That's amazing. Look at that. Knight of Cups. Okay, and this is a clarification in love for yourself. It's because you're developing this further love inside you. Okay, and it's coming swiftly. It's growing swiftly in you. Again with the cups. You're loving yourself more. You're realizing more of your worth. This is a whole epiphany that's happening here. That's amazing. I want to see the connecting factors in here. I want to see what's what here, and that'll be in the extended reading. So continuing on. 9 of Swords. Okay, so what's happening here, the 9 of Swords? I feel that actually it is not as deep as sometimes the 9 of Swords comes in with certain levels of worry, anxiety, and unfounded stresses and stuff like that. What I'm seeing here is a disbelief in, wow, am I really doing this? Like later on the week, you're like, wow, this is really happening. It's like a teeter-totter of just a slight thought back, just like a slight something like on your shoulder is what I'm sensing. Like, look here, she's also even holding her shoulders. If you could see that it can focus. See that she's even holding her shoulders a bit. Like, is this me? I'm reminded by, and some of you probably get this reference. it's like a bittersweet thing type thing. It's really interesting. But what flashes in my head is, if y'all saw what do you call it, Beauty and the Beast, and when the Beast gets the curse broken on him, and like he is holding himself, it's like his chest area, his shoulders area, and he pulls his shirt a bit, whatever, and he says like, Belle, it's me. You know what? It's like an unbelievable thing. It's like so much of the stress is gone off him, and he's still like almost in a disbelief, or like a really traumatic blooming, as it were. Okay, it's like a bittersweet but more sweet, and that's what's happening here. What I'm feeling here, it's like you're saying like, is this me? You know, and I'm feeling that this is going to be coming at the end of a day, someday this week, might be even Thursday. Okay, you're going to get into that your head, but it's not like a negative headspace. It's like almost like a acknowledgement of what's happening, and almost like, am I capable of doing this, is what you're going to be asking yourself, and you're going to be fortifying yourself that yes, you can do this. Yeah, see, the Six of Cups, it's like a nostalgia type feeling that's coming across, like looking back and feeling certain vibes and certain ways you've come from, who you used to be and who you're going to be, who you're aiming for. So that's a very good reinforcement of what I'm feeling here. When I said, is this me? It's like you're looking back. Is this me who you're turning into? That nostalgia, the Six of Cups, you're looking back into. Some of you are going to be looking back so far as when you were a child and teenagers, and seeing how people took advantage of you, seeing the decisions that you made that brought you to certain places where you could have done better to avoid it, and you're realizing, gone are that, and gone is this, and gone is that. You're going to come to a place like, this is me. You know what I mean? It's going to be beautiful. It's a wonderful, another like a shelving, a breaking of a circumstance. It's an amazing feeling. And right here we have, the Four of Wands. This is peace. This is your whole vibe changing for like an optimistic view, an expectation of love, an expectation of a foundation, an expectation of peace in your life, tranquility. Your circle of friends, your circle of family, your circle of co-workers, you are setting the pace of how you want to be treated, what you expect. This is the vibe you're moving into, a peaceful, harmonious, like truth loving vibe, and you're accepting it. Some of you were in disbelief of like a worthiness of it, or do I need to work hard for this? No. You've changed, you're changing your vibe, and the rest of the world is going to meet you where you're at. Okay, and that's really what's coming across here. This is what you're going after, and this is what will be revealed to you. Keep your authentic self. And let's see the what do you call it, the clarification for that. Yeah, look at that, the King of Wands. This is someone who's controlling his world, his physical world. This is someone who knows his passions. Remember what I said? Four of Wands. You know what you want. You know how you want to be treated. All that kind of stuff, and you're expecting it. And the King of Wands is someone who's delegating how he wants things to move in his world, how he expects to be treated, how he expects to move, what he expects to come out of the outcome of his endeavors. He will not go back. He will not take any crumbs anymore. He knows his worth, and he's moving forward with his world, his passion, his assurity. He's very kind in this nature, okay, and very fair in this nature as far as I'm feeling, and able to transmute love into physical action as well. But he will not be taken advantage of, and he will not be swayed from his purpose. Okay, that's what's coming across here. See, you know the type of world that you want. And let's take a look at the angel message. Yes, look at this. This whole thing here speaks about a change. You have the Wheel of Fortune. It is a brand new you coming out to the surface in this December 19th week. It is just fantastic. And the clarification, yes, look at that, the Three of Pentacles. You're getting a lot of threes here. Divine intervention. The Three of Pentacles. This is someone who, okay, first, let me not go past too much over the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, this is like everything turning 180 degrees. This is everything you touch becoming gold. Like everything negative becoming positive. It is renewing. It is transforming. It is transmuting. Okay? You started with that energy. That's the whole flow of what's happening here. And look, the Three of Pentacles. This is someone who's put in work. Okay, he's making something unique. Okay, he may even have certain people who are supporting him. Okay, but he knows his purpose. He knows what he wants to do, and he's going at it. He knows how he wants to be treated, how he wants to be seen, what he wants to do. The anvil, the particular dynamic that's going to bring him wealth, prosperity. That's going to bring him a foundation. That's going to bring him a sense of fulfillment. Okay, he's crafting himself, he's crafting his world. Okay, that's what you're doing, Capricorn. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I really do hope this reading has helped you and helped guiding you. I invite you to the extended read, which will be on patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. Otherwise, I do wish you all the best. Bye.